This really is messy in here, I must say. This is bad. How did I let this happen? Whoops! Oh my god, I'm kicking tanks as well. That is not a good sign. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Herd Wave. Welcome to another video, and this time we are in the fish room. I'm hoping that you can hear me over all of the filters and the dog barking. This is what happened because I don't want to turn them off right now. So today's video I am going to show you all of the trophy species that I actually have in the fish room and in the house as well. I'm not going to lie, it is a bit of a state in here right now, but I have been having some work done in preparation for something exciting that's happening. So I have stuff everywhere, there is tanks everywhere. There's a lot going on. Tanks are maintained, but the actual interior, it's not looking as hot as what it normally does. Although you probably think it doesn't look that good anyway, so what are you talking about? No. Well, I hope you wouldn't think that, because if you do, then, you know, seriously, not nice. Anyway, do have some plans in this very near future to move the blue rainbows, the Chaitika. I will show you those now. I've finished their quarantine, so I am very happy with them. Not that it made much of a difference because they were in a separate tank anyway. I wasn't going to put them in with any other Tropheus species. They were separate. They are in with some catfish, but that's about it. So it didn't really make that much of a difference, but that's where they were anyway. So they were quarantining, so they're absolutely fine. Very happy with those. If you didn't see me actually unboxing them, I did 2 videos with KNC, and they very kindly sent me some fish, and they tracked down these fish especially for me, which wasn't easy. I understand, they're quite difficult, and I have a very particular taste in fish, and they weren't easy to get hold of, I must admit. So I am very happy that they managed to do that. But if you haven't seen that video, or part 1 and part 2, go check that out, and you can see my reaction when I actually unbox these guys. And so what I thought I would do in preparation for the big reveal on their new tank, yeah, they are getting a big tank. I think I've mentioned this before, that I had plans to upgrade their tank once they'd finished their quarantine and once they got a little bit bigger, but I can't wait that long. I've decided I want them in the house. I want to see them every single second of every single day because I love them. I am slightly obsessed with them, and I don't care. So that is what's going to happen. So I have decided to bring that forward, and I'm getting a stand made by the very lovely James Sinnott, who I did a fish room tour on his Tanganikan fish room as well. So check that out if you haven't seen it, because boy, those are some pretty nice fish, I must say. If you are Tanganikan fan, you'll be absolutely blown away with some of the species he has in his fish room. It is like goals. It is goals, man. Yeah, so go check that out. So he has actually made me a stand. I'm giving it away already. He's made me a stand. Anyway, throw away the cake, okay? Not going to talk any more about it, but he's been helping me out in preparation for getting that tank set up. So I thought I would show you them when they're still in their little tank, their baby tank. And I thought, why not just do all my Tropheus species so you can see the different species of Tropheus that I am collecting. Yes, I know, I do have quite a few. I thought I would do that. Let's get started. I don't know, where do you want to start? Should we start oldest to newest? Or should we just go with it around the fish room? Should we just go with it? We'll just go with it. Okay, so I'm trying to think where they are now. Okay. First one I come to is the Kiriza. Now, I don't think I've actually done a video on these guys. No, I don't think I have. So this is the first on this channel. You are seeing the Kiriza for the very first time. And they are getting their colours though, which is very cute. They are so cute. You can see which ones are actually going to be more dominant and which ones are female. You can start to see that in them now. Even though they're still juveniles, but you can start to see the colours on them. These are just so cute little fish. It's absolutely stunning. There's one guy who is like dominant male. See if I can spot him. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. So he is just such the dominant male, and you can tell that he's the dominant male. They're all just poking their heads out of the flock. Yeah, so you can start to see which one's a male, which one's a female, which one's a more submissive males. Loving those guys. So that is those. Now down here we have the Maswa. Yes, and these guys are getting pretty big now. And yes, I do have the tiger eyes in here because I had 2 tiger eyes and 2 bemba. Yeah, they were in quarantine when I did my last fish room tour in this place. I have put them in with the Maswa because, to be honest, ordinarily I wouldn't like to mix in Tropheus species. It isn't something that I really want to do, but I didn't want them to be just as a group of 4. They were going to be mixed species anyway because there was 4 of them, and I hadn't had any plans in the near future to get another group of both types of species. It's something that I'm thinking about, but not anytime soon. I had to put them somewhere. I thought I'll try them with the Maswa. If it doesn't work, I'll put them somewhere else, and it has worked out pretty good. So that is, they are actually in there with them as well. Maswa's not breeding, so it makes no odds to me. You can see the floor on this. This is connected to a sump. This is actually the sump that I got with the red rainbow tank to go with the stand. That I made use of that sump because I didn't want to put it on with those. I'll just have them on FX6. And the water's absolutely perfect, crystal clear. But I tend to find that when you use filters like that, FX6s or big canister filters, they tend to keep your water clear. Some on the other hand, they will keep them, they'll house more bacteria definitely in there, and will probably have better quality water. But it's the whole aesthetic look to it. Some people prefer to go with sumps on all their large tanks, and some people like to do filters, which I'm perfectly happy with that one. There's a filter, and you can see the difference in the water. Yeah, water quality wise, this sump is going to be a lot clearer. It's going to house a lot more bacteria because it has a lot more media in there. But for clear wise, a canister filter or another type of larger filter is going to work wonders. Anyway, getting off point. So these ones are the Firecrackers. These are just breeding like wildfire, basically. I cannot even control them. I've got bristle noses in with these guys as well, and that has not affected the fry count whatsoever. Or if it has, I am not noticing it. We probably are munching down on a few. We're having a bit of a chow down every now and then. And so I'm not too worried about putting these bristle noses in there. They seem to have taken care of the algae issue with it being right near the light. These are the first trophies that I ever got, so these are pretty special to me. Very feisty, very, very feisty fish, I must say. Not as vibrant in colours as other species of Tropheus, but that doesn't particularly bother me. They all can't be bright and colourful, can they? We all know that is not the way nature intended. So they all can't be bright and colourful all at the same time. That is just not the way fish are designed. So it doesn't really bother me that these are duller in colour. You can obviously see some of the bright oranges and reds like firecrackers. You can see them, but some of them are a lot duller. So they're not as vibrant, but they're still show you it. Right, moving around, what do we have here? The blue rainbows, the Chaitika. And yeah, these are just, I'm slightly obsessed, I must say, is why I want them in the house. They're just so beautiful. Actually in the tank I say star sapphire, because I did have the star sapphires in at one point, so if you notice that, they're not star sapphires. Okay, just putting that out there, so I don't get any comments saying they're not star sapphires. I know they're not star sapphires. It's just the star sapphires were in that tank at one particular time, and I was teaching a small child about fish species, so I wrote them on there so they could see. Anyway, that is why that it's actually on there. I know they're not star sapphires, they are Chaitika blue rainbows, and they are looking good. I do like this tank. It is such a shame because this is, I think it's the lighting on it. I think it's just the way the lighting actually is in this tank, but it is pretty good. Have I missed anybody in here? I don't think I've missed anybody. Probably have. Put me on the spot now. Oh look, somebody's laying pebbles on. How cute is that? Did you notice that? Somebody's been in here lining up pebbles. Yeah, so now we have to go in the house to see the red rainbows. Come on, come on. Alright, so this is the red rainbow tank, and I've showed you guys these many times. I've got quite a few videos on them, including the disaster one. I'm not talking about that. Oh, and this is my latest. This is the little Tanganikan goby that I've got. I know he's not a Tropheus, but I'm going to show you him anyway. You can see he fits in really well with the rest of them. He's just kind of one of the gang. A little bit of an outcast, but he blends in quite well. Gets along with them. I've never had any bother off them. Yeah, they all get along really well. Never had any problems with them. They all seem as if their hierarchy sorted out really well. So very pleased with those guys. And exciting news. I don't know whether you can see very closely. They have started to breed. So I have noticed some fry in there. I've noticed about 5. This is the most adventurous one. The rest of them were way over the other side, and he's come out. He's like really being adventurous and swimming about. So that's a good sign. And you can see that they just leave the fry alone. So they are really good parents, and they're a really good group altogether. They'll just let them get on with it. So that is one of the bonuses to keeping Tropheus. They just generally leave the fry alone. Okay guys, so that is it for another video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. See, having a little mini tour of all of the Tropheus species I have. Don't forget, if you are not subscribed, to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. It lets you know every time we upload a video if you are interested. So with all that being said, don't forget to like, thumbs up, all that jazz, and I will catch you on my next one.